Just a quick disclaimer before the video starts, these are my opinions, so please don't hurt me. If you have different opinions, feel free to leave them in the comment section and we can have a discussion. Let the video begin. Alright guys, you read the title. Destiny 2 PvP is boring right now, but it can be saved. In fact, I would like to quote my good friend Aristotle in saying a true bad PvP is one team size format in 2 playlists. The most common question you find yourself, I meant to say the most common question you find yourself asking, but I'm an idiot. The most common question you find yourself while going into PvP is not, oh, should I play Rumble? Should I play Double? Should I play 3v3? Should I play 6v6? Should I go into Mayhem with my friends? The only question you're asking yourself is, do I want to play 4v4 where I can respawn? Or do I want to play 4v4 where I can't respawn? That was really only my juicy hook. I don't hate Destiny 2 PvP. I think it has a lot to offer, but I feel like we don't have enough playlists or enough things to do in PvP. There's not really much of an incentive to play right now, and with them adding a few not tiny things, but a few things, it could make PvP a whole lot better than it is right now. In Destiny 1, the big attraction is how well you could do as a solo player and how powerful all this stuff was. You had a ton of broken melee, supers, grenades, a lot of broken weapons over the course of time, which got a lot better moving into year 3 in terms of balance. But the fun came from how broken everything was, and then shifting to Destiny 2, they did a really good job of balancing grenades, balancing weapons. Everything is extremely well balanced in Destiny 2 PvP, and they shifted to the competitive side of things. 4v4 is the only game mode. You know, it's a very team-based game, and before in Destiny 1, where the most fun I had was running around dropping 60 kills on people's foreheads in PvP while solo queuing, when I moved to Destiny 2, the most fun I have is if I'm playing as a 4-man team, I queue into comp or quick play, and then I queue into another 4-man team, and then we have a really good competitive game. So that leaves with the question, what does Destiny 2 PvP need right now? The first thing on the list is ranked, which is a topic that a lot of people seem to be kind of misinformed on, and they feel like, you know, if there's ranked, then the casual players are gonna get destroyed in there. You know, what about the casuals? Well, if you remember in Destiny 1, Bungie introduced skill-based matchmaking, which was used to protect casual players from hardcore players so that really bad PvP players or below average PvP players wouldn't match against people who played all day and get completely curb stomped. Essentially, skill-based matchmaking and ranked are the exact same thing, except for ranked, it has a number that you can see that directly correlates to your skill that you can work on and that you want to improve. And believe it or not, ranked works incredibly well for both casual and competitive players. For example, let's just say you have 2 groups of teams, right? So 2 teams, one of them is casual, one of them is competitive. And let's just say that the team of casual players are ranked level 5 and the team of hardcore players are ranked level 40, and right, this is out of 50. So they both go into matchmaking at the same exact time, and they will never cross paths because the way it works is they get matched against people who are of a similar ranking, right? So let's just say the casual team goes in, they're gonna match against another casual team who are ranked like 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever. They'll have a good competitive game, and the thrill comes out of the win. It's not about getting to the top, it's the climb of getting there, right? It's the progress. I don't think anyone cares about the end result. They want to go through the grind of improving, right? So a team being, you know, handed out candy to get to rank 50 isn't as valuable as a team working hard to go from rank 5 to rank 10. And even though rank 10 might not be impressive to you, it's the personal goal, right? How much you want to progress given your skill level. And ranked is a perfect opportunity to allow players, both casual and competitive, to try to see how good they can possibly get. And the excuse saying that people who can't get above rank 15 will feel bad about themselves is not true at all. For example, I played Call of Duty when I was a little kid. I was like 13 years old. I wanted nothing more than to be good at Call of Duty. I wanted to be good, and I ended up getting, I think, like a 0.4 KD in Black Ops 1. I was playing on a huge TV. It was like my first ever console game, and my hand, like, I was just terrible at it. And then, you know, slowly as each COD came out, I played a few and I got a lot better. And a good KD for me, I was proud of having a 1.3 because I went from a 0.4 to a 1.3. And a good player, like a good COD player, would probably see me and say that I'm trash, right? But for my own personal goal, it's exciting to improve, and the number has no meaning, right? It's the progress of the number. So don't think that people are going to feel bad because they can't get 50. They're just going to be happy happy that they went from staying at rank 4 to getting to rank 18 or 20 or whatever. In fact, I feel like the same concept kind of applies to the looting system, because it seems like in Destiny 2 they gave out loot for free. Like in the first few weeks of Destiny 1, I probably had like 3, maybe 4 legendaries, probably 1 exotic, which was basically, it was the exotic that I bought from Xur, right? So, and right now when I'm playing, I have like almost every legendary gun. I have, you know, tons of exotics, tons of stuff, and I have been playing this game less than I played Destiny 1, so it seems like they're just handing out a lot of stuff for free. And the end result of that is that stuff loses value because it becomes way too common. And it's not like people only get excitement out of getting legendaries. I'm sure that blues are really exciting as well, depending on how much you play. Because I remember when Destiny 1 came out, when everything was new, I was still excited about getting a blue because blues were rare for me. So I feel like they kind of threw the value of legendaries kind of in the trash can in a sense by making them so easy to get, which was a bit of an issue with the replayability. I felt like I had already used pretty much every single weapon within the first 3 weeks. And like I said, the same thing applies to ranking in PvP. The second thing that PvP needs is different team sizes. So right now we only have 4v4, we don't have Rumble, we don't have 3v3, and we don't have 6v6. And a lot of people are getting really tired of only playing 4v4. And for those who would say they would ruin the playlist populations and that you wouldn't be able to ever find a match, if you go to Destiny Tracker, there were 2.6 million people playing PvP yesterday, so I think if they add just a few more game modes, the game should survive. So for this video, I wanted to keep it to key concepts, and I feel like I've done that. The main things is adding ranked and adding more quick play playlist options would be a big thing for a lot of people, and it would, in my opinion, at least prolong the life of the game. However, regarding specific tiny little changes, I didn't really want to get into it because this would end up being a 20-minute video, but I did make a tweet a few days ago titled "Changes I would make to Destiny 2 PvP." So I started out by saying these are personal opinions, please do not hurt me. So I said add ranked, add map voting, and add custom games, fix the Warlock melee hit registration, and then the Hunter dodge cooldown could go down to 10 seconds, but not for the invis version that is on Night Stalker, so just the base dodge, not the invis after effect. Remove bloom from hand cannons, tone down overall flinch from weapons, remove high caliber rounds from the game, buff pulse rifle stability / handling and slightly increase the base rate of fire, reduce sniper flinch, add ambush / short gaze to legendary snipers, decrease range on last hope and that similar archetype sidearms, make radar reappear slightly quicker after blink, fix super hit registration on arc staff and the shield guy, I don't know what his name is, increase base movement speed of all players and slightly decrease time to kill, which is something that I didn't add, so it would kind of balance out the increase in base movement speed. And then the final one is like more of a joke and more of a thing that would be cool, not really anything that's necessary. But if you added the tractor cannon animation when shoulder charging people with the shield while you're in super, and you kill them and you watch their body fly across the map and, you know, hit something, I thought that would be pretty cool. So in summary, Destiny 2 is different in Destiny 1 in the sense that it's focused around competitive gameplay, it's 4v4, it's very team shot based, and it's just an overall very good team focused game. It's not like Destiny 1 where you had a ton of powerful, overpowered stuff that you could have a blast pub stomping with. So they can't just provide 2 public playlists with no ranking. If you want to make the game fun and last as long as possible, then you have to play to its advantages, which is its, you know, how well it plays competitively, even though stuff doesn't work, and it's not going to be like a main stage competitive game. The competitive mechanics and feel of the game, like team shotting and all that stuff, it feels good. And if you add ranked and add players incentive to play more and get better, then, you know, the game is going to have more success and it's going to have a lot more life. If you just look at Overwatch, the game, besides the little updates they do with like Halloween stuff and summer games or whatever, the game only has 2 playlists, but it has ranked, which keeps people playing forever. That's basically it for the video. We're going to keep this video under 10 minutes because we are not scumbags, even though I just got charged $2,200 to repair my car. So if you want to support me, the best way to do so, if you are subscribed, go over to my channel, click the bell, and you will receive follower notifications when I upload. This is the best way to support me, and if you do it, I will love you for a significant amount of time. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I didn't make anyone too mad. Remember, these are my opinions, so if you want to put your opinions, put those in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. And with that said, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Peace.